Hi Scorpio, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. I'm very happy to be here and I'm very happy you are here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio tarot reading. Scorpio love tarot reading. Scorpio love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio love messages reading, channeled messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Scorpio, I'm channeling for you in December 2023, and you could of course be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later, and the reason for that is this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here. Scorpio, this is a fated connection, means there is a message here for you. And by the way, if you are here in real time, you can see that the holidays are well underway, I want to say. So if you are celebrating the holidays and however you're celebrating and wherever you are in the world, happy holidays to you. And of course to everyone, happy December. Scorpio, I want to show you what is going on here in the bottom of the deck. Mars and Scorpio energy, the Five of Cups. Somebody is really missing you, carrying a lot of regret at how things ended, what happened, how things were left. For some of you, there may have been, well, some conversations that didn't go so well. This is also no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And you can see here in this Five of Cups, three of those cups are knocked over. There is a lot really of emotional energy there. So this could be a recent separation or breakup or not talking, whatever that is for you. But it can also be, of course, just around the feelings that are still here, which we see. Coming in also is the Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus energy, and also bringing in that Libra energy with Venus, the planet of love. The Empress is bringing in your person here, well, pretty emotionally available, also wanting to come with the truth. You can see here the Two of Cups within the Five of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy, that you're still on each other's mind, you're still in each other's energy. For some of you, it could be that you're even nearby each other. That won't be for everybody. What kind of proposal could be coming here or could still be here? Well, I just feel like it's a new beginning. Let's see exactly how, because the Empress, divine feminine energy, she has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire, and of course can create and grow just about anything here, including new beginnings around love. She is the leader of all the 12 signs here, and she's coming in, bringing your person in a very different way emotionally, who's wanting to open up. They're wanting to open up here. So let's see exactly what this means for your reading today. Wanting to reveal themselves already. Scorpio, all the decks that are coming in are linked below in the description. You will also find all the playlists, of course, including yours, Scorpio, and the playlist from all 12 signs. All signs love tarot readings, as well as twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. Very long and very in-depth, and a lot more, so feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Look, the Empress has come back also here with the Four of Cups, Moon and Cancer energy. So how they're coming in, emotionally available also to communicate, because there is a lack for sure. No contact, no communication, and or in separation here of communication. It could be for some of you, you're just having trouble communicating with your person. Whatever the case is, they're wanting to communicate. The Moon energy around the emotions, Scorpio, coming out of nowhere here. And look what is right in front. The Three Cups, the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And here's the Empress again, coming back in here with the truth. Coming here, opening up in a very emotionally available way. The divine timing, communication, growth. There's an apathy here. So what happened the last time you talked, or what have you been waiting to talk about? We saw that in the Five of Cups, that those Three Cups knocked over. with some emotional energy. So for some of you, there may have been some arguing, definitely having some communication issues, whether it's not talking at all or just having trouble communicating. They're really wanting to communicate here. I see that you're kind of like not sure, you know, a little bit of apathy there. Scorpio, this is a general tarot reading, so remember to take what resonates and let the rest go. And if you ever feel that things are vice versa, then that's how that goes. Then things are vice versa for you. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you again for being here. Let's see what else is going on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards for Scorpio. Aho. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Communication. So I'm not surprised to see the Five of Pentacles in the upright and the partnership placement. This is a strong energy of loss, Venus and Taurus energy. And it's connected here to leading right into the King of Swords. Gemini energy, Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Mercury, it can be that this is in the way of a phone call, a voice message, that sort of thing. But it's also really connected to reading and writing. So it can also be something around an SMS, email, social media, for those of you still connected there. It's probably unlikely that a lot of you are getting handwritten messages, but it could be. Anyway, it's about communicating. And you can see that this King of Wands, right where your person's energy is the strongest, Scorpio, is feeling quite bold and really wanting to communicate. And we saw that coming in with the Empress twice. And the Four of Cups, really wanting to open up and communicate. Maybe just coming out of nowhere. And the Five of Cups, the regret that they're carrying for how things were handled. I want to say when you last communicated, or just the fact that you haven't been. This is a strong sense of loss, I want to say, for everybody here. And look what's in the first placement. So it's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Venus and Taurus energy. You've been putting in time and effort, heart, love, working on growing this connection, this commitment. What does that mean for you? Six of the Pentacles are here. That is the Moon and Taurus energy. A lot of giving energy and waiting for things to be reciprocal here. Holding on to that seventh pentacle, really obviously assessing the situation. What are you doing with that? Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. You have free will. Deciding, do you want to put that back in there and continue waiting and work on things? Moving on into the Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, moving on up for something either long-term that you weren't in yet, or continuing on, or putting it back on the table while you've been waiting. And it's in reverse, which is telling me that you might have one foot out the door. The Devil is coming in, whoa, in reverse. The Six of Wands. I feel like this is yours as well. There is that Eight of Pentacles. The Lover's card. Three, it's the most I take. These are yours. The Four of Swords. The Chariot. The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so a validation for some of you that there was some arguing. Some things possibly were said that your person is regretting, because we saw that in the Five of Cups. They are feeling this loss as well. This is a validation of the no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's a, breakup energy, loss. And yeah, and look what it's connected to. It's connected to the Devil in reverse. Saturn energy and Capricorn energy. It's in reverse. I like this because that's a healing energy, and that's repairing things. It's releasing whatever has been going on in this connection that I want to say has really affected the two of you. So what could be this attachment? Well, of course, it can be any number of things. Thoughts, behaviors, patterns, other people. But it clearly affected this connection. It's right here with the separation, no contact, breakup energy. What does that mean for you here with the Two of Cups? Venus and Cancer energy. There's been a lot of water energy, of course, a lot of cups coming in already, Scorpio. And as we talked about that Seven of Pentacles, where you have been waiting and have one foot out the door, deciding whether you want to move on to the Eight of Pentacles, look, here it is. And it's right here, connected with the Chariot and the King of Wands, where both your person's energy is the strongest, and also connecting here with the two of you in this decision in the Lover's card, Gemini energy, Venus energy, the planet of love, and also the King of Swords here, Gemini and Mercury energy, the communication, moving, emotional, a lot of emotional energy, opening up in a new way and communicating, working things out, moving forward with that. What also is going on behind the scenes, I want to say, or in both your person's life and this connection that is connected to that Devil energy, because that 8, of course, is an action number. It's also connected to some karma. And that's also connected, of course, to a renewal, to a new cycle. And that's also infinity, which for some of you might be around twin flame communication. That's not going to be for everyone. The energy is here for those of you on a twin flame journey. Soulmate energy as well. It's actually quite strong, all of the energies, this whole connection. But infinity is also balance. It's both balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within us all in order to come from a place of truth and clarity, which we saw the Empress coming down twice. And the 5 of Cups, Scorpio, your energy, Mars and Scorpio energy, and around that Mars energy is some completion. Your person really carrying a lot of regret, really wanting to, I feel a really, not just an emotional apology here, but you can actually see something is going down as well. We see the King of Pentacles holding on to this pentacle, thinking about where that's going, this connection, also holding on to the scepter, which connects us again to the Empress, which we have seen twice. And that's being able to grow and develop this commitment, this King of Pentacles. Look at all those grapes. The journey of love right here. The 10 of Pentacles. Right in between you having one foot out the door and the 7 of Pentacles. As you literally wait for this Devil energy to be in this reverse position, which is, again, the removal of whatever's been going on, or the change. At the very least, the owning of it. And that balance energy, of course, also infinity, is the renewal. So working something out here, which again, I feel like is really connected to this Devil card energy. The 8 of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo. The Sun energy, Source in Leo, and working things out, connected to the crown chakra, working toward a happy outcome. This Devil in reverse energy, of course, has also reversed, and it's allowing this 10 of Pentacles to be right here in the middle of this loss. And it's connecting here with the 6 of Wands. So this is your person, Jupiter and Leo energy, coming in here, having conquered these challenges and these obstacles, wanting to connect with you and share it. Again, it can be that there's phone calls going on here, voice messages, for some of you handwritten messages, but communicating. Because this is also, of course, can be social media, email, SMS, whatever. But they're coming in here on the back, sort of the Devil in reverse, with the loss here, with a ton of Pentacles on their mind. This King of Pentacles, this Pentacle on their mind, communicating with the King of Swords, moving forward here with the Chariot, opening up an emotional energy. You know, Cancer energy and Moon energy, this is change. This is making a move. It's action. Haven't come up with the answer to the riddles to get through these Sphinx, the obstacles to get to you. Here in the Lover's card, and it's a pretty bold and strong energy that this King of Wands has going on here as well. And coming right in here into this Lover's card, soulmate energy. For some of you, twin flame energy. Restoring harmony, coming together. They're preparing for something here. You still love each other. I mean, this is just clear. There's a love between you, and there's also a decision coming up. Is this decision where you're going? It feels like it. I mean, they're coming in here, I feel, to apologize, because there is a lot of, they're feeling this loss too, and they have a lot of regret. But they, this apology, you're also seeing that King of Pentacles coming in here, and that Ten of Pentacles on their mind, Mercury and Virgo energy. It's really long-term energy, long-term commitment energy. So whether you were in a long-term connection or you were working toward it, or it was on the table, it is back on the table here. And it's connected directly to whatever's being removed, released, changed, whatever they've been working on here in this Devil card energy. And they really are going to be coming in here via message for me. Again, however that is, or communication to tell you. The Four of Swords isn't surprising. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. This is where you go, where you're separated, and to kind of retreat and renew. This is what's going on with the renewal. Jupiter and Libra energy. Jupiter, the planet of prosperity, expansion, hope, optimism, growth, wisdom. An alignment here, laying here on one hand with those Three of Swords up. So this heartbreak, the lack of communication, no contact, separation. Third party energy, I want to say around your person. But it can be, third party energy isn't always just about, a romantic third party. It can be around, other people that are not romantically connected, let's say. Interference, work. Somebody up in their head, money, cultural, religious differences, whatever that is that is going on here. The swords are up. And there's a sword here, and there's an alignment of you waiting for this truth. And your person kind of here in this energy getting ready to get that sword and bring the truth. The transactional energy, the clarity in relationships, the truth, the communication. And we saw that very clearly coming in with the Empress twice. Even the Four of Cups, and the way that they might just be coming out of nowhere here. And it's putting everybody in this position of some kind of decision. So is that deciding where to go? Or if you're accepting possibly an offer? Because there is an offer here in the Lover's card. It's just, what exactly is that offer? Is that just the apology? But you can see that they're coming in here. This King of Swords has been thinking for how long? But really thinking hard about what they want to say and how they want to say it. And there's a little bit of planning here. So for some of you here in this Chariot energy, that can be actual physical movement, by way of, chariot, horses. But seriously, planes, trains, automobiles, physical movement, walking, whatever. But that's also the emotional energy and the communication here that's moving. It's just incredibly strong, and it's taking you both right here into a decision. This King of Wands is feeling really bold and courageous in whatever they're working out here. And again, look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. If you kind of having one foot out the door, I'm wondering how fast this energy is going to move, because the King of Wands is a pretty fast energy. Hopping here on the Chariot with the King of Swords, that's communication coming in quite soon. Also here on the Six of Wands energy, more really fast energy, and of course more healing energy, restoring harmony energy. So I'm wondering what they may have seen or heard that might be triggering them, because they're keeping you close here. Look in the Seventh Pentacle. And here are the Five of Pentacles. This is very much on their mind as they work on communicating, as they work on whatever they're needing to release, change, whatever's going on in this Devil energy, whether it's internal around them or other people. It feels like it's around them, but of course it can be other things as well. But that's the loss here in the partnership placement, and we see it's exactly what's on their mind as they work on coming to you here, jumping on this horse and trotting by all these obstacles here, these Five of Wands. And that 6 pentacle here, the reciprocal energy that you've been waiting on, because it's the lack of it here in the reverse. It's sort of like one foot out the door, as they are still just being, what? I mean, selfish is breadcrumbing, whatever that is. It's in reverse. It's part of why you're being driven away in some ways. They're keeping that close. There's the 5, there's the 6 pentacle. They're working on this giving energy and this reciprocal energy, moon and Taurus. Just will you still be there? Because, yeah, I can see you have one foot out the door. And then there's that 7th pentacle. And, you know, it's in reverse for you. So they're keeping you close as they figure out how to come here, which we see is happening. It's just really clear here with your major arcana energy today. In particular, where your person's energy is the strongest. And the Chariot and the Lover's card coming here with an offer, leading everybody in a decision. So that's interesting. Look what is coming in here. They're just kind of popping in from the middle of the deck. So they are having some trouble. Look at the delays, but look what else just came in here. The 3 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups is back. Yeah. So this is just going to be kind of a, I don't know, it's a triggering, hearing, seeing something, nocturnal, wild hair energy of just coming in here with this 4 of Cups. Look at that. With the communication is so strong. I just feel goosebumps because it's just really clear. Because here are the 3 of Cups again in front as they come in here with this cup, with these 3 empty cups. Communication, Mercury energy. Again, Mercury and Cancer energy. You're not even really looking, maybe not expecting it. Maybe you've already heard from your person for some of you. But here it is, here's a validation of the 3 of Cups now. An energy of coming together, this soul connection. For some of you, this is an indication that it could be in person. It's a celebratory energy. It can't even be around friends and family. And if you're here in real time, yeah, it can have something to do with the holidays, but that won't be for everybody. But what is clear is it's on their mind here to talk. Whether it's in person, via phone message, whatever the case may be. The divine timing, communication, growth, emotional communication, a reunion energy here. Look at the 3 of Cups. This is the second time we've seen the 4 of Cups, and now the 3 of Cups is here. And I want to talk about this energy going on over here. We're going to bring in some oracle. So yeah, there's a delay. So it's just going to be kind of a, I don't know, it's just coming out of nowhere because there is a movement, there is an offer, there's an apology, I'll tell you that. Very much an apology coming through here. And they've got long-term energy on their mind. That's also the Empress coming in twice, coming in really ready to talk and ready to be honest. What does that mean for you? Some stuck energy is coming through in the movement. Again, it's not surprising, the 2 of Swords in reverse and decisive energy, a little bit overwhelmed, Moon and Libra energy. Interesting because that's the Moon in reverse. And that's clarity in how they feel, and that's the truth coming to you eventually. This Hermit energy in reverse, Mercury and Virgo energy, I mean, it's where you go for clarity, for personal truth, spiritual illumination. And you know, this is the separation. It's kind of just been stuck, I feel. And your person just kind of here indecisive, trying to figure things out, but missing you. Afraid to mess things up. So there's a little fear around coming. That's connecting directly with the 3 of Wands. It's delays. You know, it's just sort of trying to figure out how to say what they want to say here. And eventually, I feel like it's just going to come through. And as I'm sitting here talking, I'm looking at the King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury. This energy also here in the Hermit energy. So there is they're lonely here. This is the separation. They're just kind of stuck. They don't want to make the same mistakes. And that's also for you. You also don't want to be hurt again, of course. And that really validates the 4 of Cups, minor arcana energy. Nonetheless, it's coming in here twice. Connected directly to this Devil in reverse. So whatever went on there and this feeling of just not wanting to be hurt again, some trust issues, things needing to be rebuilt. The 3 of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. It's a fast energy, the Wands, but it's, slowed down here and delayed in reverse. Timing issues for some of you. Somebody's ready, somebody's not. Somebody's available, somebody's not. Somebody's ready to talk, somebody's not. So timing issues for sure. And we saw that in the Empress, that, yeah, they want to be honest and they're ready to open up. It's just not happening like that, And that's putting the Sun in reverse. And I want to tell you that is a delay, and there's a sadness around the delay, but it's a temporary delay because the Sun does not stay there in reverse. And eventually this Hermit energy will come out of this stuck energy, because we see that the Chariot, things are moving here, and they'll be able to move forward with this decision and pass the fear. And then the actual physical movement, whether it's physically coming together or communication. Yeah, the timing issues are strong. Look, and it's all connecting here. And what's coming after the Hermit when they get out of there? The Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter energy. Again, the planet of prosperity and expansion, wisdom and growth. Also coming through here in the Four of Swords, the Jupiter and Libra energy of just trying to figure some things out, getting some stuck energy. I feel like everybody's kind of there. But when things move, it's going to be kind of out of nowhere, and I feel pretty fast. Maybe even for some of you that are seeing each other, some commotion around other people. I want to bring in some Oracle. We're shuffled and ready to go. I'm not reading Oracle in reverse, by the way. And I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Transformational energy. You know what that is, Scorpio. That's connecting us to the Death card, which is your energy. And that's the transformational energy. New beginnings, big changes. Look, and it's around a train station, which is movement. It's one rose here coming out from the train tracks with 2 flowers on it. It's risky. It's sitting here in front of a train that might be coming here and knocking it over. There's also gatto postale. So it's like a post office here at the train station. So communication moving again, and a little bit of fear, risky kind of energy. And that's really a strong alignment also here with this Hermit energy of being both afraid of how to move forward and how to make amends, but making more mistakes, but also here, you not wanting to be hurt again. But things moving forward here, that's the thing. It's the Death card energy strong. Look, even in this post picture of like a post office, it's a skeleton skull, that's like the strong Death card energy. The rebirth, the transformational energy. So things changing here. It's time for this communication. There is fear around it. You can see that. And I want to put this actually here because it's also connecting with the Lover's card with this decision that's coming. Gift is coming in. And look what's happening. It's coming out of water. Emotional energy connecting us to you. And Cancer also. And Pisces energy. Coming kind of out of nowhere here. Look, from the divine. There's some writing on the hand. I want to look with my magnifying glass. Three butterflies here. Transformational energy. Timing. Again. So the timing of this gift that's coming in, I feel like, is communication. But it can also be an offer. What is that? What offer? That's such a broad statement because there's communication coming through here. There's the two of you messaging or talking and making decisions together with the Lover's card. But they're preparing for that. And could it also be that they're bringing in here this offer of long-term energy, coming back together or beginning anew or putting it back on the table with the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah. But of course, everyone has free will. You have free will, your person has free will. So the direction where things are going, it's really down to the decisions that you're making. But this gift, it's a timing thing again. Somebody's available, somebody's not. Somebody's ready to talk, somebody's not. Somebody can, somebody can't. The butterflies, the transformational energy, and there are 3 there. divine timing, communication, growth, the beginning, the middle, the end, life, death, rebirth, connecting directly here with this transformation card. Coming out of the water, no less. So very emotional energy around the love, the divine timing, quite literally. It's just really clear for the communication and perhaps for some of you, what's coming next. Look at this. Just got goosebumps as I said that. This gift here. I'm putting it here with the Lovers and the Chariot. It's divine timing. This is literally what we were just saying. I don't need to say anything else because it's really strong. Look at this and look what's coming below it. Cosmic order. Life, death, rebirth. The beginning, the middle, the end. Look at all these messengers of spirit here flying above. Also rising above conflicting energy. Look at as the trees. 3 of them are transforming. Cosmic order. Things are as they should be. Things are moving around when they're meant to move. All around, this is just so clear. Divine timing. Look at your reading, Scorpio. It's so goosebumpy. Communication. This is your reading in a nutshell, really. I mean, there's a lot more, of course, going on. But this has been what's going on here from the get-go. And it's going to go here because I just was sent a message that this is the overall energy today. And look, messengers, spirit messengers, but also around timing. Divine timing, communication, growth here, quite literally. The earth energy looks like there's a little bit of wind, so there's stuff going down. There's transactional energy here, the air energy, clarity, communication, truths. It's also here with the grounding energy of the earth energy, the commitment, the connection. Of course, there's also water here around the love, the divine, emotional energy, opening up, communicating. Yeah. And it's bringing in wisdom, connecting us to the Hermit, to the Hierophant, to, gosh, the High Priestess, just kind of really everywhere. Also to Jupiter energy, the planet of expansion, the movement, both in communication, this connection and where things are going, connecting us to growth, to hopeful, optimistic energy, also to luck, I want to say. And that's, again, coming into the Wheel of Fortune, getting out of the Hermit energy, receiving that information. So this is kind of almost like the Hermit coming here now in the upright. Virgo, Mercury energy, where you go for clarity and a quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. Look, there's a postal stamp here too. This looks like a stamp. This looks like a stamp, which is, of course, connecting to the post, to mail, to messages, to communication. And by the way, owls are Scorpios, Scorpio. Interesting. All about inner transformation, self-actualization. So around both of you. And it's not about zodiac who's what. Of course, that might be resonating for you. But it's the energy here too, the inner transformational energy from your person of what's going on here with the connection, the timing. Owls are, and also here's that nocturnal energy that I've been feeling of this message literally on a stamp, coming in possibly in the night or just out of nowhere energy. They're not sleeping so great, I don't think. Owls are kind of quiet. They work behind the scenes. You know, they check themselves when they get too emotional. They really care about their owl person, I want to say, and food and keeping predators away. They're pretty simple in that way. It's funny. It's not an emperor energy, but it's bringing in that emperor energy for me. And we know that the Empress has been here twice already. Trust yourself coming through. Moon energy, Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer coming through there. Also High Priestess energy again. Literally trust yourself with this. What do you want to do? What are you deciding here? Look at this, because there's a decision coming up with what they're coming in to talk about, what they're offering, or what they have to say. where things are going here. It's super, super, super strong around the timing and the communication, Scorpio. And this divine feminine energy here of the High Priestess, Cancer, and energy of kind of things being revealed, questions being asked, conversations being had, and trusting yourself with what you want to do. Look how strong it is. Look what's also coming below it. And I want to see what's going on here, and then we're moving on. Okay, so it just showed the last three. Look at this. Here is the Empress now coming in your oracle for the third time. We saw it twice in your reading. Third time coming through with oracle. Third time, the divine. Divine timing, communication, growth, the beginning, the middle, the end. Life, death, rebirth, transformation. This conversation is going to change everything. They're coming in here really emotionally available, coming here to be honest. Look at this. Again, more of that divine feminine energy, Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra, Venus energy. Creation, abundance, new beginnings. For some of you, there might be a connection to family and children. It won't be for everyone, but it's here. And by the way, the intuition, I don't really need to say anything, do I? It's connecting with trust yourself again for the High Priestess. It's so strong. It's High Priestess energy here, big time. A decision. And a little bit of a crisis around it, a little bit of a spiritual crisis around it, also with that Hermit in reverse, really loving each other, but really being afraid to make mistakes, being afraid to be hurt. There's some fear here for sure. But again, that's also connecting to the Moon energy and what's being revealed. And so yeah, it's the fear around your person too. But that Empress coming in again, we're going to leave her here. These last two cards that came in, creativity and challenge. I love this energy because this is finding a way to work it out through the challenges and the obstacles. Your person is doing that here. Look at this. Again, connecting, look to divine timing and gift, communication. It's just so incredibly strong. But creatively finding a way. Look, solutions. There's the brains here looking sort of at a labyrinth, you know, and looking, kind of solving some problems here. I don't know if that's math problems. And that just reminded me that I wanted to look at what was written on the gift with my, why am I suddenly remembering how to read, saying how to, wow, I can't read anymore. But there's writing here on the gift and there's writing on their hand. It's so connected to the communication. Also here, the challenges. Look, and juggling. Here are 3. Divine timing, communication, growth, and the challenges. But finding a way creatively. And I wanted to look here. Yeah, it's like kind of depicted in solving math problems, you know, but solving issues. Look here in the labyrinth, connecting also to the star. There's 2 there. The renewal, the hope, the clarity. Also look at the emotional energy here, the water energy, and there's another little postal stamp here. Solving, creative, finding a way to work this out. This is solving problems, solving issues, literally connecting here with the challenge, with the challenges and the obstacles, which we see here, the 6 of Wands has jumped on this horse, quite an emotional horse, doesn't even want to look as they go past them, just going do-do-do, we're moving past that. And we see that here, so I really like this. So finding a way, if this is in fact what you're wanting, they're coming in with it. It's just really clear to make this work. This 15 is coming to a 6. Of course, that's restoring harmony, it's healing. Divine timing, look with that 30 deducing into a 3. 44. That's intuition. Listening to yourself, trusting yourself, and it's also angels nearby. Then we have this coming to a 4, manifesting. Manifesting the 4 areas of support and stability, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So everybody lining up and being there, wanting the same thing, being available. For some of you, it could be that there's not an availability physically, you know, if this is long distance energy. But the energy here of mental, emotional, and spiritual connection, soul connection is incredibly strong. So it might be a matter of just distance for some of you, physical who's where, but that's also again around timing. And for some of you, maybe there are other people or other things involved. It's overcoming that. And then 7 here. Deduce 70, deducing into a 7, of course, which is assessing the situation, which you have been doing. 1 foot out the door. They better move fast here. And controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't, because things are around timing. It's either time or it's not. Divine timing. As we were discussing it, it just came down. Okay. Your reading is really, wow, Scorpio. Let's see what they have to say with channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self. I'm going to close my eyes now, okay? So whatever is falling out and I'm bringing out are for you. That's a lot. That's a lot. I miss you. Putting this here with the Lovers. You are my other half, also the Lovers. Soulmate energy. For some of you, you're a twin flame. It's not for everyone. By the way, I wanted to say, if you are on a twin flame journey and you're picking up messages here and there and resonating, remember there are really specific twin flame readings for you as well, where you'll get a lot more of probably what you feel like you need. If you are, in fact, are. That didn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying. I stare into your eyes in photos. It's a little bit of Page of Swords energy here. Interesting. You know, looking at their phone, their computer, perhaps social media for some of you, maybe even real photos. I think of you all the time. You are my person. More Lovers card energy. We are soulmates. Connecting right here with intuition, an intuitive feeling, also with a gift. Everything reminds me of you. I was stupid. It's going here with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, with the foot out the door, with the 2 of Cups in reverse. Again, the separation, what went on. The Devil in reverse. Look, they're completely connected. I just saw that. The 2 of Cups and the Devil in reverse. And the 4 of Cups coming in again in the upright as they come in. It's literally saying this, I'm hearing. I was stupid. Okay. It's going here. It's kind of for everybody there. For that energy. My heart belongs to you. Gift and the Lovers. There is so much left unsaid. Yes. King of Swords has been thinking about that for a long time. And it's all over your reading today. All over your reading. You mean a lot to me. That's some of what's been unsaid. I took you for granted. That's going here with the 4 of Swords. Your last channeled message, love message, message from their higher self, Scorpio. We were destined to meet. And that's bringing in again the Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Synchronicity, timing. You met for a reason. They're validating that. Scorpio, beautiful Scorpio. That's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed your reading so much, and I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. It goes without saying, thank you for being here today. I'm sending you so much love and light and hoping for the best outcome for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, take care.